Oh. Ah, man. Music. Something that there's a billion genres of and a billion different opinions about. Now, as a musician, sometimes you just seem to understand some weird kind of music or some really extreme kind of music in some way that maybe just regular listeners don't understand. But musicians also have a very skewed opinion of things and have this, ability to just not enjoy things and over-criticize everything. I asked Instagram, what are some of your controversial music opinions? And you guys gave me some absolute doozies. So we're going to get into that today. They're not all my opinions, but we'll try to break them down, try to see where this comes from. We're just going to go off the cuff, see how this goes. We're going to read some other people's opinions on music, whether I agree with them or not. But hey, you guys can go into the comment section at any point and say whether you agree or disagree or give some new ones. If this video does pretty well, I'll do some more opinions, okay? I'm not going to say who wrote any of these, but let's get into one. The Foo Fighters are boring and overrated. Jimmy Page's playing is sloppy, and Rage Against the Machine are corporate chills. Foo Fighters, man, that's a tough one because I do like the Foo Fighters. But do I listen to them, actively go to my way to listen to them? No, I know I don't. So a lot of people do though, and I mean, I just watched some of the videos with like the one with Taylor Hawkins' son and stuff. Man, it was like so good when they're playing like My Hero and stuff. There's some really good songs, but I kind of get where this one comes from. Jimmy Page's playing is sloppy. Yeah, it is. Probably is a little bit sloppy. Keep in mind, at that time, people recorded live off the floor. There wasn't any of this editing and all this stuff. So, but everybody looks at him like some guitar hero. I think he's probably like, revered as a great songwriter and guitar player in that sense. But if the song sucked, would they really care about his guitar playing? So I don't know. I think the songs here are actually pretty good, but hey, this is your opinion, not mine, man. And Rage Against the Machine or corporate chills. Debatable. Very debatable, but there was a machine they were, protested against all along. But hey, this is your opinions, not mine, so let's move on to the next one. This is more of a conspiracy theory joke, and I really like this one. For the sole fact that it just seems like it could be done, but it wasn't. It says, AC/DC all sounds the same. I think they recorded it all in one day and released it over time. Oh, man. So AC/DC is one of those bands that just follows the absolute same formula all the time. Nothing ever changes with them. And I guess it works for them. And I personally complain about them some, even though I like the band and I enjoy the music that they play. But the thing is, with AC/DC, it's just all the same. And it's like, why do they keep playing this every day on the radio, every album, every day? But then you get out in the world and you see there's a whole bunch of people out there that's like, yeah, because they like the same thing every day. These are also probably the people who eat the same meal every night for 2 weeks in a row. But hey, do each their own. Not controversial, but every local band sucks. All of them. Well, everybody was a local band at one point, but I think the main thing to take away from here is just don't do cringy stuff. Big things coming. What big things? Thing is, most people look at anything from their local area as absolute crap, and that's why it's so hard to get off the ground. But if you're going to do cringy crap, this is why these opinions exist. You're not a rock star, you're poor. You just spent the $7,000 on a custom guitar to play gent. To each their own. Lars Ulrich is a good drummer. This is one that a lot of people say he's a really shit drummer. I actually looked up on YouTube, and the first search when you type in Lars Ulrich is not Lars Ulrich, it's Lars Ulrich terrible drummer or something. Like, here's the thing though, he's made a whole lot more money playing drums than you have, and AC/DC has done the same thing since forever and made a whole lot more money than you have. You're sitting here watching this video, most likely. Unless you're an oil tycoon, it's not impossible. This one here, this one's a nice one. Your music is good and pertains to me. Well, thank you very much. I think I could improve a lot on the music that I do write. However, I do have a playlist. I have that, the first link below in this video, of the Wave Maker and my friends, just people that have been on the channel or just somehow graced me somewheres, most pretty well unknown Spotify playlist. Check it out. Go listen to them. You'll hear some of me. I don't know. I think that I could push music that really influenced me, but that already has a market. But most of you guys are grinding out there, need to be heard. So that link is below. Didn't hit my light. We'd be doing a little bit better. I don't like blast beats, and that is 100% fair, because if you just gotta do extreme beats for the sake of doing extreme beats, it's kind of just boring. It doesn't add anything to the music. Serve the music first. Don't just do it to be extreme. If you're a guitar player, your solos don't all have to be sweeping and tapping and fill all that out. Write a melody. I need to tell myself that more too. Oh man, this is a spicy one. I got an opinion on this one. Don't know who this is. Queen is not as good as people think. Okay, so I think this one where Queen is not as good as people think comes from the fact that you probably just aren't really into the music and you don't really connect with it. And that is 100% fair. That if you don't really connect with it, then, and everybody else is telling you the best band in the world, that is like, and you're just like, what the hell is this kind of stuff? And you just get tired of it. We like what we like. But Queen was an awesome band. If you've never noticed, there's no band that quite sounds like Queen. They have a human quality about them, just, you can't replicate them. They're super good. I feel the same way as this guy about Pink Floyd. But again, I like some songs by Pink Floyd, and I think they're a really great band. I just don't connect with them. But everybody says, man, it's just the quintessential of everything under the sun. And I'm just like, I'm not high. I don't really care. Now, do you have to be high to listen to it? No. Probably were back in the day. Dark Side of the Moon, classic album, but I mean, I don't really know much about it. My favorite song by Pink Floyd, though, is High Hopes. Absolutely great song. Nightwish also does a really great cover of it, but both the original and that song are just, man, they're so good. But I get you, man. Lars is the best guitarist in Metallica. What? I looked this up because I thought this was maybe serious or a joke, and wow, Lars Ulrich is definitely a better drummer than he is as a guitar player. We have a lot of people like to hate on Lars. I mean, he's done some cringe things over time. It is Lars Ulrich after all. It's Metallica. I'm going to see Metallica next summer. 2 shows in Montreal. Pantera opening. That's going to be super fun. The Pantera reunion, you probably know that. If you're watching this, you probably like Pantera. Oh man, I just need some coffee in me. So, rap is crap. No, it's not. There's actually some amazing rap and absolutely terrible rap. Only a Gibson is good enough. That's an opinion. This was written as a joke, but there are guys that think only a Gibson is good enough. Dude, you can do a whole lot better than a Gibson. Also, I really like some Gibsons. So, hey, I have a review of the Epiphone Les Paul and Les Paul Special 2, and they've done very well on the channel. Have got me a lot of views. Like I said, I'd buy that Epiphone Les Paul. It's super. It was so good. But is it the best design guitar in the world? Hell no. Hell no. You can still do better than Gibson. Evertune is for tone deaf hacks. I haven't heard a tone since I bought an Evertune. Ultra down-tuned guitar chugs don't sound more brutal. They just hide the fact that you can't play. Don't know if that's a joke or not, but let me tell you something. Ultra down-tuned guitars definitely don't make your band heavier or better. Good songwriting makes your band heavier or better, but not down-tuned guitars. Should I be attacked because I play a 7-string? Yeah, I'm feeling pretty attacked. I don't give a shit. Kirk Hammett sucks. Well, modern Kirk Hammett. Yeah, I hate to say it. I saw a really interesting opinion about this though, how he's the glue that keeps that band together. That's a fun opinion. Write your opinion down below. Megadeth should just call it quits. I don't think so yet. I thought some of their new music was okay. The last one, and this one, same guy, says 9-string guitars are necessarily unnecessary. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. Are they necessary or unnecessary? I'd say they're absolutely not even necessary. I mean, that 50 Gent plays one. I think he played in what, Mirror or Volumes? Maybe both. That dude knew how tunings and all that stuff worked super well. But the thing is, with 9-string guitars, you get into that whole thing, having something so heavy, if you want to just talk sound alone, it's gonna be hell to mix that stuff in with a bass and all that stuff, because you're starting to get into that really low register. It just doesn't sound that great in a mix, and I've never heard anything on one that made me go, yeah, it's an amazing, incredible song. I know some people like it. I'm just, man, I don't want one. I don't even want an 8-string. And on top of that, playing it, you'd be like, that's, no. Oh no, I have one more. This one's the dicey one. And this is one I'm gonna give you my honest opinion on before we leave. Nickelback rules. Here's the thing, is that Nickelback actually is a good band. That's my opinion. Nickelback is the most fun band to hate on, because everybody started saying Nickelback sucks. No. Nickelback actually has some good songs. Now they have some pretty bad songs. Some of them are just absolute dog shit. But they also have some good songs. How You Remind Me is a good song. Their production is really good. They put on a killer show. Chad Kroeger is actually a good vocalist. I think he fits that band. In fact, I don't think Nickelback would sound good with any other vocalist other than Chad Kroeger. He sounds awesome. And they sound really wicked when they play some Metallica covers too. Nickelback is a good band. You know what sucks? All the people who try to copy Nickelback to be popular and just wrote a bunch of dog shit songs. That's my opinion. You can do a whole lot worse in the world than Nickelback. Well, I don't know what you guys all think about all these different opinions out there in the world of all the music and all the crap that we're fed every day. You're entitled to your own. Use that comment section to, tell me what you think, tell me why I'm wrong. And in this world of just crap opinions and toxicity, at the end of the day, you like what you like. And that's all that matters, is that you enjoy it. You don't have to justify that to anybody. Absolutely nobody. You want to go home and jam on Taylor Swift even though you're a metal guy? You can damn well do it. Just a little teaser there. You'll see. Anyway, guys, click the like button, subscribe button, notification bell if you like this kind of content and made it into this video that became longer than I thought it was going to be. That'd be super awesome. Thank you so much for your opinions on whatever it was. We kept it pretty civil, I think. And I will see you guys all in the next video. See yous.